The multitasking bar in iOS lets you quickly switch between apps as you use them. The multitasking bar can be activated in two ways. First, do a double press on the home button. The bar appears at the bottom of the iPad display. Currently it's empty because I haven't launched any apps. So I'll launch Safari and Calendar. The second way to activate the multitasking bar is to do a four-finger swipe up. Now Calendar and Safari are displayed in the multitasking bar. Now I'll launch several more apps. In the multitasking bar, the last opened app is the one furthest to the left. Swipe to see the rest of the apps. Tap to open an app. The multitasking bar can be pulled up while you're in an app with the home button double press or a four-finger swipe up. So this can be a much faster way of switching apps than pressing the home button to go back to the home screen, then locating the app and tapping its icon. An even faster way to multitask is to use a four-finger swipe left or right while you're in an app. As I swipe, the apps appear in the order they were launched, or the same order they're lined up in on the multitasking bar. After launching many apps, the multitasking bar can get really crowded. You can remove the apps from the multitasking bar with a tap and hold to get the icon shaking, and then tap the minus button. What this doesn't do is affect performance. It's easy to think that if you're turning these apps off in the multitasking bar, that will free up resources for other apps and tasks the iPad needs to run. That's not the way iOS works though. As apps are launched in iOS, the apps that haven't been used in a while will be automatically turned off or put to sleep by iOS as needed to free up resources. So you don't need to manage the apps in the multitasking bar to keep your iPad performing its best. The only reason to manage it is to keep it a little less cluttered. Multitasking can also work automatically between two apps. For instance, if I'm in Safari and want to email this web page to someone, I can tap the Share button and choose Mail link to this page. That will bring up a new mail message, and I can send this directly out of Safari. Swipe all the way to the left in the multitasking bar to get quick access to a set of multimedia, brightness, and rotation lock controls. In here I can play and pause audio from the music app or whichever app is currently playing audio.
There's a moment.
This could be an app like Pandora. In that case, the Pandora app icon would appear here rather than the iPad's music app. Tap this and that app will open. Tap the AirPlay button here to send the audio to a different device such as an Apple TV or AirPlay enabled speakers. It's also possible to AirPlay video to an Apple TV. We'll mention AirPlay on and off as we cover different apps that can utilize it. This slider will adjust the iPad's screen brightness, and this button will lock the rotation. Now, if I were to hold the iPad vertically, the orientation would remain horizontal, as it is now. So practice moving between apps using the multitasking bar and the four-finger swipes. As you use more apps and get more comfortable with using the multi-touch gestures, these things will become second nature.